Hey guys, I am doing something a little different for this video. I wanted to create a video that kind of helps with some of the more general topics in skateboarding, not so much a specific trick. And this is just going to be like some tips and hacks you can do to learn skateboarding tricks faster and get better faster. So I actually wrote this all up and printed out my notes so I don't forget anything, because I have a bad habit of rambling in my videos. Hopefully my edits make it not appear that way, but I wanted this to be clear and concise. So, first tip for learning tricks faster is practice. So you've heard me mention this in almost every video, I think. It might sound very obvious. Practice makes perfect, right? So the more you do something, the more comfort you're going to get doing it, the more natural it's going to start to feel, no matter how awkward and uncomfortable it feels to start. I think I wanted to mention this because I feel like you can forget how much practice goes into things with Instagram and YouTube, just basically showing you highlight reels. I know with my videos, I put a lot of work into learning tricks and it takes a long time. So there's a lot of practice that kind of goes unseen, and just be aware that that does exist, that's out there. Don't be discouraged if things are taking you a really long time. All right, second thing, change your body dynamics when you're learning a trick. By this I mean change where and how you move your body. So this might mean, more specifically, change your foot positions when you're trying the trick. That means changing the angle of your foot, changing how far your feet are on the board, where they are, toe side and heel side. All those play a huge role in whether or not you will get the trick. And try things that even might feel really uncomfortable. Sometimes that is surprisingly helpful. This also includes not just your feet, but your head and your shoulders and your torso, really everything. For example, sometimes, depending on where I look before I do the trick, it will change whether or not I land it. So think about all the different ways in which your body can move and try and change those and try and isolate the things that you change so you can get a better feel for what part of your body changes what part of the trick. So number 3 is try a different skateboard, change your geometry. This isn't a critical change, but it will help with certain tricks. If you do not have another board, you can also change this by simply putting on risers, and that will change how your board moves because it changes the angle, the pop angle of your board. If you don't have risers, or if you want to try something else different, and you have an asymmetrical board, and most boards are asymmetrical, you can just turn your board around and start using the nose as the tail or the tail as the nose. If you're in a rut, if you all of a sudden try it on a different board, it can give you some new perspectives on the trick and make you get a better feel for it, which can in turn help you learn it. All right, the next one I have on here is find a coach. And by this I mean get input or advice from a skater that can already do the things that you want to do. They might have pretty good insights about the learning process. Note that not every skater that can do what you're trying to do is a good coach though. So it's really important to find someone with a positive attitude and someone that struggled to learn the trick. People that it came more naturally to probably aren't going to be able to help you out as much, but that's not to say that their perspective can't help. And if you're thinking, well, I don't have anyone to skate with, go online, find YouTube videos or online communities that are positive, that are going to help you. That's why I'm trying to make these videos. I know not everyone has other people to skate with that they can get feedback from or get advice from. All right, I feel like such a nerd with my notes here. All right, next one is take days off. Take some time away from the trick. This is just based on personal experience. If you're doing a trick every single day for a couple hours, trying it, and you're stuck in a rut, it might mean that you're actually practicing too much. Now, don't mistake that for not practicing enough. Don't go out, try the trick 10 times and think, oh, I'm practicing too much, I gotta take a break. Practice a trick. If you're not getting it, practice it more. If you're not getting it, practice it even more, and then if you're still not getting it, take a couple days off. Then come back to it and start the process over. You know, there's probably studies that have been done about why this is effective and why breaks are important. I know, like, with regular working out and exercises, it's important to take rest days and recovery days. I imagine it's a similar thing with skateboarding. I have no idea how long it takes to develop like the neural pathways that develop in your brain to help you get the balance or to develop the muscle memory. But just from my own experience, taking a break can help you learn a trick faster. Next is stay healthy. Make sure you get enough rest, that you eat right, and stay hydrated. Again, these might sound obvious, but if you're getting really caught up in a trick, it can, you could easily get dehydrated or, not want to go take a break to eat well. That means something different for everyone. So find a diet that works well for you and get rest. I know it can be hard to find time to kind of decompress at times and just take some rest, but really try to get a good amount of sleep every night so that you're well rested and feeling good when you're out and skating. Because if you're not 100% when you're skating, it's going to be a lot harder to learn things. And the last thing is stay stoked. Having fun is probably the most important aspect of learning. Having a positive attitude can help you be optimistic, confident, and feeling good. It's a lot harder to go out and get good at something when you're not enjoying yourself. So I hope that was pretty brief. I hope those all make sense, and good luck. Keep these in mind, and I really think these will help you get better at skateboarding faster. So keep skating and have fun, guys.